Alright, it's February 25th, 2012. This is HRM, Cesar St. Augustine de Buonaparte, also known as Reality Supreme Being. Now, as you know, I've had to go to different video places in order to get this thing actually recorded the right way. But, just for information for all of you who've done these videos before, the government does hire hackers, and they do interfere in different things. And when I say different things, and how to record and how quickly it uploads, and Google is constantly changing stuff, thinking that they're making it better when they're actually making it worse. In my last video, which I had to shorten because the place I went to, some places preview the picture faster. Like for every 1 minute of video that you record, it takes almost 2 minutes to preview it. I mean, not preview it, for it to preview to get ready to publish, okay, when it finishes recording. When the 3 dots appear on your screen, one says preview, the other one says pre-record, and the top one up here says publish. So this particular tape, depending on how long I make it, will take about almost twice as much time for it to record. Since I've recorded 150 videos, it doesn't matter. I've already recorded enough. The media already knows that I won't take less than for any kind of interview, radio station, media, anybody contacting me, which I don't think anyone in this election will contact me at all, because my price for any interview is the same price CBS paid for the Zapruder film, which is the famous film that showed John F. Kennedy being assassinated. Now, the reason I picked this figure is because the government ignored a letter during the Clinton administration where I predicted the 9/11, cryptically in a large letter, predicted the 9/11 event 7 years before it happened. Had the day 9/11 figured out, what I call my quantum future predicting generators, which I used to run on my machine that are now in storage, because the government is truly behind an ultra high secret of being able to impede and interfere in anybody's life that can show themselves to be beyond the intelligence of the whole United States, or the whole world for that matter. And where this intelligence comes from, it's all in your DNA, which is why life is so complicated. Some people have bits and pieces of this high intelligence better than others. Unfortunately, as you know, I'm getting sick because of the dental sepsis that I'm probably generating, because I'm not going to go to the dentist, because anyway, it doesn't do any good because I don't have any money. And there's $20,000 worth of work to do to my teeth. The government is responsible for this because they have the secret warfare that they generate for the last, I don't know, 40 years definitely. There are cures for cancer. There are cures for every disease, and there is even an answer for the overpopulation and the congested condition of third world countries, as well as advanced countries like the United States, France, Britain, Italy, whatever. These countries don't have the ability to put the jigsaw puzzle together, the machinery that it will take, the mental machinery that it will take to really solve 99% of the world's problems is there. It's everywhere. But it's in so many bits and pieces that no one can put it together. I'm one of the only people that has managed to put it together. If any of you have seen the show called Person of Interest on Thursday nights, I'm not pushing the show. I'm just showing you that the idea that is being presented to you on that program, it has already been in place for a long, long time. And the wrong people are working the machinery to take advantage of certain people like me who have such superior minds and such great abilities to put these jigsaw puzzles together that they'd rather let me suffer in pain and agony and not give me credit for any of the things that I should already have been given credit for, including running for president, mayor, and sheriff of Los Angeles. These people are so sick, they're afraid of somebody like me coming and changing things in a beneficial way for the whole world, for that matter. So when a person like me runs for president, they should be giving me 100% of their attention. And I'll tell you why. Because there are people with brainy heads that would be taking notes. When they start doing that, when I'm giving a lot of attention, these brainy people will tell you, you know, this guy is right. That's how the government, what he's showing now is how the government steals ideas from other people. I was reading a magazine yesterday about computer technology, and it said, best ideas evolve. And they do. When you've got a great idea, they evolve on their own. They have an energy of their own, and that makes them evolve. Pretty much like the DNA that we all have, because those best ideas come from our DNA. It's not creative imagination. Those ideas have been around for eons of time throughout the whole universe. Now, I have no way of proving to you that there is actually intelligent life in other parts of the universe, in other galaxies and in other star systems. But I will tell you this, that in bits and pieces, if I'm allowed to talk, the government is literally crapping in their pants. Anybody who has any intelligence, the rest of them who are laughing at me and ridiculing me or making fun of me, those are the ones that you have to worry about, okay? Because those are the ones that are the most dangerous, because they have no idea and will not have the capability of having that idea during their lifetime, that when they are confronted by a superior intelligence, they should be fearing like those that fear me now in secret. Because those that are in fear of me have already consulted the most utmost intelligent minds that they can pay off like whores. Because that's what they are. These utmost intelligent minds have been bought and paid for like a prostitute. And they are working like prostitutes for the government, and they are taking advantage of poor people and less advantaged people like me. And they actually keep people like that there because it frustrates them, and then they end up talking about the ideas. Remember what I said, ideas evolve? They hear them talking about these ideas, and then they steal the ideas and give them to the presidential candidates. These people are evil, and they really need to be put out to pasture forever, because they are dangerous to the true evolution of where we're supposed to be right now with all this technology. They have actually hindered our technology. I'll give you one classic example. They sent these rovers to Mars, okay? Now, it doesn't take a brain to figure out what I'm about to mention to you as a comparative example. They sent these rovers to Mars. And, by the way, I've done at least 3 or 4 more videos in different computer places, and they're all gone because they were impeded. They were hacked on, and I was not able to publish them. Anyway, so these rovers that went to Mars, they put solar panels on them. And in one TV presentation of it, they said the rovers had been there for quite a while, and one of the rovers had a bunch of dust on their solar panels. Luckily, a gust of wind came along on Mars, which really travels at high speeds, and blew the dust off the solar panels, enabling the rover to continue exploring. Well, you know, I have a question for NASA. Wait a minute. There's something wrong with this picture. You put solar panels on the rover, but you didn't put little wind turbines on the motor, with generator motors to also charge the batteries, because that will also charge the batteries on Mars like you would not believe. And it doesn't have to be a big windmill; it just has to be a tiny one, because the winds on Mars are higher speed than on Earth. So these people are really stupid. One guy actually told me the reason they didn't put wind turbines on the rovers is because they want more money from the public, so then the future rovers, the next ones that they send, will have wind turbines. And this is a way to get more money out of the NASA, to get more money out of the government. You know, I think that's the biggest dumb, stupid explanation of all. You spend billions and billions of dollars to send those things there, and you don't use every advantage you have to keep those rovers running, so at least you can do some more exploring on Mars without the solar panels. So they should have had both wind turbines and solar panels. Now I'm 9 minutes into this, so that means the rest of the time is going to be that I stop this recording, probably at 10 minutes, is to, you know, upload it, because that's how long it's going to take. Now, I don't know if this is an on-purpose thing by the government or whatever, but whatever it is, it takes longer, and if you're paying money to be on these computers at these different cyber shops, it costs me more money, which I'm very short on, to do these things. I'd rather have a seminar at Dodger Stadium rather than a seminar at Dodger Stadium or someplace where I could invite 50,000 people to actually brainstorm with them and enlighten them so that their minds, see, this is what the government's afraid of. If I got in front of a bunch of people, I'm going to enlighten so many minds that the government's not going to be able to control it. Like the show, The Person of Interest. In that show, they're saying that they can keep track of hundreds of millions of people. Wrong. What they're really scared of is that if I enlighten, let's say 50 million people, and I tell them to videotape me and take notes and to ignore the ranting and ravings, because I do that on purpose as a cover, and only concentrate on the things that make sense to them, that they can put together. See, I'm teaching 50,000, 100,000, 50 million people how to enlighten themselves. The government doesn't want that. They want you stupid. Because stupid and dumb and ignorant means they can take advantage of you. And they are doing that now with Mitt Romney, Gingrich, Obama. They are scared crapless of me. As a matter of fact, I'm beginning to think that when I finish doing this, something's going to happen. Not because I want it to, or because I'm making it happen with the power of my mind. No, they are listening to this and they're going to interfere with the publication of this. They are afraid of the world becoming more intelligent. And if they get on TV and tell you, no, we want the world to get more intelligent, he's just paranoid. No, wrong. I'm not paranoid. This is your fault. Everything in my videos is these people who are running the things wrong. It's their fault. And instead of listening to me and helping me heal myself, you people are continuing to destroy my life instead of doing the right thing. I'm going to stop now because my throat is hurting and my chest is getting congested. And I don't have a cold. This is from what happens to people when their dental work is not done right, when they generate more dental sepsis germs, and that contaminates the throat and the chest, and infections start that way at the atomic level, at the atom level of the atom. That's where I say at the level of the atom is where the cures for cancer are and all of these different things. But no one wants to hire me. No one wants to hire me. With total 100% autonomy, no one can tell me what to do. They're scared of somebody like me because they're afraid I will teach people the right things and the government won't be able to control it anymore. And that's exactly what I want. I want smart intelligence. I want people to be thinking better than sending comments to my video going, oh, you have to take meds, blah, 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 and you have to do this. There must be something wrong with you. No, there's something wrong with you if you make a comment like that. You're not learning from me. You're not taking notes. You just want to point fingers and criticize like these other ass wipes that are running the country at the state, federal, and local level, from the president all the way down to the local mayor. So go ahead, be stupid. See what it gets you.